The following video is a brief walkthrough using the Sales by Group report in Counterpoint. This report can be used to basically create your own report within Counterpoint. This report is found by navigating to Sales History, Reports, Sales Analysis by Group. For my first example, I have already selected for my group by to group by the ticket history line item number. If I click on the drop down, you'll see there's a number of choices here to choose from. And for our first example, we're going to do this based on the item number so that this will become a sales by item report. For my date range, I will go ahead and use month of December. And for my first pass at this, I will use the store main. On the select column tabs, I can pick and choose what columns I want to see. I'm going to go with my defaults, which are quantity sold, sales dollars, and profit percent. At this time, I'm not going to do any filtering based on ticket history or the ticket history line or the item, but I could if I chose to. So just running this wide open for the month of December for Maine, I will preview this report, and you will see here's an example of how this report could be used as a sales by item. I can use the navigation at the top to go to the very last page, and I can see my total sales for this store for this date range. Again, this was grouped by item. If I wish to use these choices again, I can very easily do that by going to my options. I can go to save parameters, and I can give this a name. In this example, I named my parameters LPA defaults, and I checked a box that said default parameters. By doing this and saving, these parameters are what pops up each time I come into the report. So if I leave here and go back into sales analysis by group, you'll notice that this defaults to month to date and location Maine. I am now going to take this same report, which currently is a sales by item, and turn this into a sales by category report. I can do that by clicking on group by and choosing a different grouping. In this case, I will go to ticket history line and choose item category. Simply by doing that, this report will now group by category rather than by item. I will go ahead and preview this so you can see what those results look like. So this is an example of same report, same date range, but now grouped by category. You may have noticed when we were on the parameters tab, there's a choice for show pie chart. I will go ahead and enable that and preview that, and you can see you can have a very nice sales by category report that shows a nice pie chart at the top. If I like the choices that I've made, again, I can go to options, save parameters, and I can give this a name. In this case, I will call this my sales by category report. In this example, I will not make that my default. I will just save that as a name. And now, if ever I come back into sales analysis by group and I want to run a sales by category report, I can simply click on options, click load parameters, and from this list I can choose what I just created, sales by category. And because I chose a dynamic date range of month to date, this will always filter to my current date month. And simply by pulling this up and clicking preview, I will bring back my sales by category report. So I have shown two examples. One was grouping by the item number, one was grouping by the category. Another common way that this report might be grouped would be by the hour of the day. So I could go to ticket history and select hour. I'm going to expand my date range just so we can maybe see a little better example of how this looks. I'm going to go way back in time and we'll preview this. And there you can see we have a breakout of by hour and the sales within each hour. So again, this was the sales by group report, essentially a build your own report where you can choose your own parameters. And I encourage you to go, you can look through this list and see other things that you can group by. If you come up with a layout that you like, be sure to click on options and click save parameters, give that a name so you have that available for the future. That is a brief walkthrough of the sales by group report and how you can create and save your own parameters. If you have any questions, by all means, please contact us at LPA Retail. Thank you.